Hey guys, it's me, and today I'm going to be doing a review of the Beast, the Team of the Year, Ibrahimovic. This guy has some ridiculous on-card stats, and his average price on the Xbox is just over 1 million coins, and his average price on the PS3 is just over 1.5 million coins, so quite a hefty price tag to pay for a striker, but I suppose strikers are kind of the ones you want to spend the most coins on because you want them to score the goals. So anyway, I'll move on to his in-game stats now. And you can see some pretty nice skill attributes. There's ball control, curve, dribbling, finishing, free kick accuracy, long shots, penalties, short pass, shot power, volleys, all over 90. Heading accuracy is only 83, but you don't really notice that in-game, I don't think. Medium-low work rate, 4-star weak with 5-star skill moves, 85 acceleration, 91 agility, only 36 balance, and you do notice that sometimes 97 jumping, which is pretty crazy for such a tall guy. 84 reactions, 88 sprint speed, 99 strength, 88 aggression, 82 attack positioning, and 87 vision. So some pretty beastly stats there. And yeah, I'll move on to the clips of him playing in game now. And the first thing I have to say about this guy is he is just the king of headers. I mean, usually when a player has high heading stats, then they usually let me down for some reason or another. They just can't score that many headers, but this guy, combined with a good cross with the ball, he can just score pretty much every header if you time it correctly. I found that was a big thing. If you just spam the B button, then usually you won't score, but if you time your jump at the right moment, then usually you'll put it in the back of the net. And there were a few sweaty goals, I guess, but I was just trying to show off his heading ability, and usually I show a lot of shots and misses and not that many goals, but to be honest, I scored an awful lot of goals with this guy, and that will be reflected in the highlights. I don't think I have that many shots missed in there because, well, I didn't miss that many shots with him. His long shot is pretty amazing. If you can get him running at the right angle, then it's almost a certain goal, or at the very least it's going to be a corner. The goal is going to save it, depending on who's in goals, I suppose. His finesse shot did let me down at times, but other times it was amazing. From inside the box it was generally pretty solid. His power shot from inside the box was better than that, I would say, and that would probably be a better option to rely on if you're running through on goal. His pace is pretty nice. It's not electrifyingly quick, but because he has 99 strength and it feels like 99 strength, then you can really just muscle anyone off the ball. And you know, I was getting past players like David Luiz with him, which is a pretty tough achievement since David Luiz seems to have a crazy amount of sprint speed. But yeah, this guy has some nice pace too, and his dribbling isn't too bad, although 36 balance really shows through. You're stopped. Unless you use a skill move, then it's fine, but if you're trying to turn on the spot, then you can see the 36 balance, and it's really not very good. But apart from that, he's excellent at doing skill moves, and his left foot isn't half bad either. And as well as that, he also makes pretty excellent runs into space. Medium-low work rates are pretty good for a striker in my opinion, or at least someone like Ibrahimovic, who I want to stay forward. And he does make a fair amount of runs, and it's not too hard to slip him through and go at all because of his good pace and strength. And yeah, all around this guy's a really all around complete forward. So yeah, I'll move on to the rank now, and I'm going to give this guy a 10 out of 10. Really, despite some very minor faults, this guy is pretty much perfect. A tiny bit more pace might help, but strength usually makes up for that. Depending on your budget, I might give him a little bit less on rating, but that's only really if you just about have enough coins for him. But I suppose even if you don't just about have enough coins for him, I'd still kind of recommend getting him. Just don't expect him to score absolutely everything, but he will score the vast majority of shots he takes and headers and stuff like that. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed this review. Sorry if it was a bit late coming out today. And yeah, leave a like, leave a suggestion for the next review in the comments, and I'll talk to you all next time.